So in the interact to my little Dashi 4, we found a guy that might be a human. Let's see you. Oh, because that was a fortress.
Yeah, right. Likely story.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you remember soon. It must be horrible not being able to remember who you are.
Yeah.
Me and Dad had a similar problem a while back.
He looked at her for a moment, wondered what she meant, then went over and looked at the pictures of us on the wall.
I hope so too.
It kind of looks like he recognizes some of the pictures, but how would he know what Earth looks like, let alone what these buildings are? Time to put some pressure on him. Yeah, that's where I come from.
Looks dreary.
Yeah, it is. The name's Brian. Brian Dash. I held my hand out to shake his hand, which he did without hesitation. Maybe I can get on his good side and see if he'll open up to me.
Hello, Brian. I don't know my real name, but they're calling me Forrest.
It
Horse.
was a pretty weird name, but it was understandable. Forrest, eh? Not a bad name.
Yeah.
I sort of think Pony thought of it.
Oh, you mean Pinkie Pie.
Pinkie Pie! Awesome, Pinkie Pie, you are awesome. What's up?
No, it's perfectly fine. I think it suits me, actually.
Sweetie Belle interrupted my little investigation.
Forrest, you should go. The doctor is probably waiting for us.
He turned to me and waved.
Right. Well, nice to meet you, Brian. Rainbow.
Dashy waved back.
Sure, yeah. Catch you later. Oh, did Pinky throw a party for you yet?
I got cake and exploding musical boxes full of confetti.
Dashy shook her head.
No. You've yet to experience Pinky's welcome to Ponyville parties. All she gave you was a welcome to Ponyville welcome. You'll see what I mean. Every pony's gonna be there.
She grinned devilishly at him.
Well then, I can't wait.
Yeah, I bet. What the hell do you with?
Will I get to meet everybody then?
Yeah.
That's it. My suspicion is confirmed. He just said everybody. Who the hell in Equestria says everybody?
Yeah, it's every pony.
This was getting me a little worried. Why is he here? What does he want?
Yeah.
Is he here to take Dashy away or do something horrible to this world? No, I'm not going to let that happen. I'm going to stop him before he can do whatever it is he's planning.
Yes. It's the last thing I do. Well, I'm so concealed, so I can't do anything. I said eat popcorn.
Okay. Well, till then, goodbye.
With that, he left me Sweetie Belle. As he was pulling the door to look at me, he noticed me staring at him with his very stern head. He didn't appear to think anything of it. Well, he's wrong. He's in for a world of hurt if he thinks he can do anything to my little girl.
Oh.
That was nice, wasn't it, Pops?
Uh.
I turned to her in confusion.
Meeting a new guy. I mean, he seems nice. And besides, this means that Pinky's gonna throw an awesome welcome party with her awesome cake. Oh, yeah.
Awesome!
She went to take a nap until it was time to go. I sat down in a chair and thought about Forrest the entire time. A myriad of thoughts raced around my mind pertaining to him. Eventually, it came time we headed to City Hall. We took our time, of course, because I was getting a little slow and I wanted to think about what I was going to say to him. Maybe a warning. Nah, that's too direct. Maybe a threat. Nah, I'll think of something. We arrived at the party late, but it was still good to get there. Dashy saw Forrest and went over to him.
Hi, Forrest. Sorry we arrived so late.
Well, go right ahead, Mama.
Yeah.
I definitely got under his skin. I stared at him to get my final thoughts. Fine, but I'm keeping my eye on you.
Well, if you happen to discover something about me, then please let me know. I might be able to recall who I used to be at least.
He turned and left the party. I have him right where I want him. He's on edge, I can tell. Sooner or later, he'll tell me who he is. As for now, I'll let him be and focus on the party. Dashie came up to me with 4 cups full of cider.
Damn.
Got to try the cider. It's just rad.
Okay.
I turned
Oh,
around and
wait.
smiled and put it on
Okay,
the floor.
there you go.
I reached my hand out to grab a cup and she slapped my hand away.
No way, get your own cup. These babies are all mine.
I understand.
After hours of Dashie drinking apple cider, she wanted to go home, but was too tired to move. So I picked her up in my arms and carried her home. She was groaning in pain.
Why? Oh.
Because Dashie, you drank too much cider. Her stomach was like a big beach ball.
No. Why?
Now I was confused. Why what?
Why didn't you let me drink one more?
Yesterday was eventful. No, it was more like a nuclear bomb had been dropped on my mind. I thought
Yeah, that was I call a bombshell. Hey, that was
They
terrible.
call him Forrest, but I think he knows himself by another name. Also, I know he's human. I can just tell. He
Yeah.
gave me a very nervous response when I asked him about Earth. I have to find out what his intent here is. I've shared my ideas with Dashie, but she laughed it off as a bunch of hoopla. I
Hoopla!
didn't get much sleep last night. I spent most of the time
I love
thinking
doing that show.
he
Hoopla!
was here. I couldn't come up with anything else besides coming to do harm. I hope this isn't the reason, but it lurks in the back of my mind, along with other horrid thoughts. They linger and lie in wait. I got up around 5 in the morning just to go outside and take a walk. I wasn't able to go far because as I reached the doorway, my heart started beating really fast, almost as if it were about to break through my ribcage and flop around on the floor. I paused and held onto the door frame until I calmed down. After a few minutes, the pain subsided, but it was followed by something else. I started coughing. I coughed hard multiple times, and it really hurt my chest every time I did. Partway through my coughing fit, I felt something dislodge and come up my esophagus. I coughed a final time, and blood came out. Not a lot, but enough to resurrect worry and the dark ideas in the back of my mind. Was I getting closer to death? Will it be soon?
Probably.
These sorts of questions floated around in my mind while I grabbed a towel to clean up the mess I'd made on the floor. It was just a small splatter of blood, but it resembled a figure. It looked kind of like a snow angel, just little differences and deformities here and there. Maybe this was a sign my time was near. Maybe it was telling me my time in this place was up.
Hi, Coco.
I heard a very loud crow from a rooster. Dashie would wake up soon. I stopped screwing around and erased any evidence of what had just happened. I have to take it easy now, even more than ever. I can't put myself through anything exhausting. I decided to go outside and do some gardening for the morning. Dashie woke up eventually and raced around the outside of the house for her morning exercise.
Yo, Pops. Since when did you turn into Fluttershy? I yelled at him as I raced around to get my blood flowing. He had been gardening for a while, maybe even before I woke up.
Yeah.
He's barely done any of that his entire life. Maybe he was getting a little pansy on me.
Just
Oh, don't get it old.
Besides, what are a couple of flowers going to do?
I turned the corner and landed near him. I looked at him as he smiled at me happily. There was something in his eyes, though. Deep inside, he had this look of concern, or maybe worry. I didn't want to question it, so I started helping him. I guess every pony has to slow down in their life. Every pony except me.
Yeah.
Cheers, I go fast, pulling out weeds and trimming hedges. We both laughed while we continued to work. Rainbow Dash!
I heard Pinky's voice.
Bee bye!
Song away.
Yay.
Stopped everything and charged at
Bing
Pinky.
bye.
I could hear Dashie round up Pinky and they started to wrestle around a little bit. I decided that I deserved a little break. I stuffed my gloves in my pocket and made my way over to them. I gave the two a smile, but then I saw Forrest out of the corner of my eye. I turned and gave him an intimidating look. He responded by turning away. Dashie noticed this and elbowed me to get my attention.
Dad, come on, he's not
Celestia can change me into a pony, which she did for a little bit, then she could have changed you too. He thought a moment and then calmly answered me back.
Then why not go and ask her?
That's smart, mother. No, I can't curse. I haven't for a long time. Even in
You nearly said fuck! You nearly said fuck!
She'll tell you if she wants.
humanity. I was running out of ideas. I was getting desperate. You said anybody. No one in Ponyville says anybody. Maybe this isn't the edge I needed. He was quick to retort.
Well, what about other places? Ponyville isn't the only town in the world.
Pinky jumped in and giggled.
Equestria!
He turned and bowed his smug little head to her.
In Equestria. Thank you, Pinky.
Welcome!
Forrest took a deep breath. I could feel it. I was going to lose this argument.
Maybe you're looking for another place. A town where there are more creatures than Miss ponies.
I got pretty bamboozled at this because there was nothing left to say. He just kicked me in the teeth, metaphorically speaking. Dashie decided to put her 2 cents in.
See, Dad, he's not from Earth. He's not here to take me away.
My heart was breaking because my little girl was somewhat defending this guy, or pony, whatever. She put a hoof on my shoulder, but the damage had been done. Why was she taking his side?
What?
Dad was scared you were here to take me back to Earth.
Why would I even do such a thing?
Dashie answered softly.
Oh no.
He's just very protective of me, that's all. I mean, he gave up everything to come here.
Yeah.
She looked at me and grinned.
See, Dad? Forrest isn't here to take me away.
Why did I want to hit something every time I heard his name? He'd already gotten on the bad side.
Okay.
Pathetic considering what
I hit something for you. Ow!
Suppose I buy into
There.
that you were from another
That's something, you idiot!
planet or not.
Sorry.
Doesn't explain your lack of
Ow!
actually seeing me for the first time. I've been around ponies for years now, and I've seen them all react to me in the same way. First, they're afraid. Then after a while, they start to warm up to me. You had absolutely no fear of me right from the get-go. In fact, it seemed familiar to you. You didn't even flinch when I offered you my hand. I think I finally got the edge again. Lady Luck was in love with me, or something, because he got that nervous look again. I had so been a witness. He slowly choked up. Wrong answer, bud. Yeah. The Timberwolf scared you, and I'm not that scary now. I don't buy it. You can tell me anything you want, and these girls might believe you, but I don't. I don't care what they say. There's something about you, something different.
Yeah.
Fine. Suppose I say you're right. I am different. My next question is this. Why would I want to do anything to your daughter?
The tide of this shifted back to him. I was left speechless. I don't know.
As I said to you last night, when you accused me of being a human, I told you that I was tired and was not interested in your accusations. I stand by that now, and I will repeat it. If you find out anything about me, then please let me know. That I will be very interested in.
Well, hell, I lost this one. I know when I've been beaten, and I hate that. Still, I'm no sore loser. I turned around and angrily stomped into the house. I slammed the door behind me and sat on the couch to think. I could hear Dashie yell after me. She talked with him a little more and then opened the door. She turned around and looked at them, holding them all. She closed the door and looked at me.
Pops, the guy is new in town, and you're already kind of spooked him? Can't you just lay off the guy?
I could not believe this. My little girl is helping him, even after he left. I thought about what to say, but I felt like a bad guy here. I'm sorry, honey. I guess I was wrong. I'll be a little friendlier with the guy, okay? She nodded and smiled at me, then she flew off into the kitchen while shouting.
Oh, yeah! We got this awesome cake from Pinky. I call first prize!
Just like my little girl, but it was a pacifying one. I told her what she wanted to hear, so she would keep an eye on me just in case. A smile came across my face. I just hatched a perfect plan.
Ooh.
Won't admit it, then I'm gonna have to find some evidence that proves he's a human.
Yeah, I can say it. Yes! Da.
He knew me very well. I said goodbye to the doctor and the nurses and continued on. I had heard from some pony, I forget who, that Forrest got evicted from his room. I don't know why. I decided now was the best time to carry out my investigation. I didn't know much, but reading enough books on crime mysteries from Twilight's library gave me some insight on the matter. I made my way to the hotel. It wasn't busy, but I could see the cafe had some early birds having their first sips of coffee. I decided not to waste any time, so I just went straight to the counter. There, sitting in a slumped position reading Equestria Daily, was Crystal. I cleared my throat to get her attention. The cold personality and stare she gave me slowly dissipated.
Ryan, nice to see you.
I returned her smile with one of my own. How are you doing, Crystal?
Not too bad, I can't complain.
We first met when she arrived in town. She gave me some odd stares, which was normal, but slowly she stopped. She was nervous and cheery with the other ponies at first, but as time progressed, she grew more withdrawn. Ponies greeted her, but no one had really befriended her. By the time Pinky came around, it was too late. I think this was the point to which Crystal just went abominable smoke. She was sad when I found her. She was sitting in the lobby, sniffling. I heard her while I was walking by the door. I couldn't help but to stop and ask her what was wrong. She eventually opened up and told me how she was basically sneered at by any other pony. She seemed so lonely. I told her that I once felt that way too, until I found someone who would care for me. She brightened up at this, and since then, we became friends. Even though she hated me being friends with Pinky, she still liked talking with me. We talked about all sorts of things, usually lasting hours. Now, though, I don't visit her as much as my health makes it harder to get out. We still write to each other, though, which is good.
So you're a pen
We
pal.
put books together to get my attention, interrupting my train of thought.
Equestria to Brian. Equestria to Brian, are you there?
Yeah,
Oh, sorry about
okay.
that. I was just thinking.
So I see.
I decided then to ask her for her help. So, I heard that the new colt, Forrest, stayed here, and I was wondering, you think you could give me his key? I snarled at the thought of mentioning his name. But then, she gave me a nod.
I see you don't like him either. Shows that we have even more in common.
I answered her with conviction. I really don't like him. He's been nothing but trouble, and he talks a little too much. I also guess no one taught him to respect his elders. She gave me another approving nod.
Same here. He gave me the same routine.
We both disliked him. She happily gave me the key.
Here you go, hon. Have fun. Not too much.
Thanks, Crystal. I owe you. I went to his room and unlocked the door.
Oh, no one pop.
I looked all over the flat. There was nothing. I'm starting to lose hope when it gleamed. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw something shining.
Who's Shane?
I had to see what it was. The safe. Used for smoking. I knocked on the safe to see if it would sound hollow. It didn't. I was sure there was something inside of it. I tried to pry it open, but that didn't work. I tried to pick it, but nothing would open. Finally, I tried every single combination of numbers that popped into my mind. After an hour of trying, I gave up. I'd have to get Forrest to talk about numbers. Going back downstairs, I gave the key back to Crystal and thanked her again. Frustrated and with nothing to do, I decided to take a walk. I arrived at the edge of the evergreen forest. It was brimming with sounds of wildlife and that feeling of magic. As said by so many others, this forest wasn't normal. I began walking down the trail I know, until I decided to take a turn I'd never taken before. Stretching out before me was the road not taken. The trees seemed to reach out for me as I walked along. I felt many watching eyes looking upon me. Then I heard a noise. A twig snapped. Something was following me. Hello? Who's there? I whipped my head around in every direction. The forest seemed to breeze at the sound of my voice. I picked up my pace and decided to leave the forest. More twigs snapped as I moved. With each noise, whatever it was getting closer. I turned at the final second to see something in the underbrush. Couldn't make out a figure, but I could see an aura. It was an azure color. It came towards me, and I felt something hit me in the head. Darkness consumed me as I fell to the ground.
Oh, yeah.
House was taking a while. He's been gone a whole day. I don't know where he went other than the note he left me. I read it again.
Dashy, went to go take care of business in town. Don't wait up. Love, Dad.
Maybe I'm just being crazy. Maybe he was staying the night at one of the others' houses because he was too tired to make it home. I guess that could be an answer. I'll go to sleep. When I wake up, I'll go check every pony's houses. I couldn't sleep in my bed, so I went to Dad's room. I found comfort and safety inside of his warm blanket. I shut my eyes and feel relaxed. For some reason, I put my hoof in my mouth and started sucking on it. Daddy, come home soon.
Like a baby.
I heard shuffling around me. Then I heard some sloshing. Finally, a cold rush of water hit my face. I jumped up, taken aback by the sudden deluge. I looked around and found myself inside a cave. Oh, where am I? I heard an arrogant, boastful voice speak, followed by the azure aura.
Uh-oh.
You are in the home of the great and powerful Trixie!
Jackson! Jackson, what's up?
I turned around and found myself before a blue pony with a silver mane. She was wearing a star-covered cape, and a matching wizard's hat was on the floor. I recognized her. That's Trixie, that boasting pony. Dashy and the others rarely spoke to her, and even when they did, they just wondered where she had gone. I guess I found out. Oh, my head is killing me. What did you hit me with?
Yeah, what did you hate him?
And powerful Trixie felt that was the only way to subdue a beast such as yourself.
I looked up and felt my head. I could feel dried blood in my hair. It wasn't bad, and it was treated feebly. She had probably tried to treat me, but wasn't even sure how to. Can I leave?
Wow.
It's getting dark, and my little girl must be getting worried about me.
Silence! The great and powerful Trixie is not finished with you yet. Trixie wants to see how you work, and if you can be controlled.
Oh.
Listen, Trix, did you just say controlled?
Yeah.
She just smiled, but not in a good way.
Why, she's glad you asked. Trixie wishes to use you as a means of humiliating that precious purple unicorn.
Oh.
The one that
Twilight.
Twilight Sparkle. The one who humiliated Trixie and forced her to live in the forest, eating pine cones and whatever she could gather.
This wasn't surprising, but underneath her tone, I could tell she was a little scared. So I started to walk away. Listen, no pony banished you or forced you here. You can go back to Ponyville if you want to.
The great and powerful Trixie is not done yet.
I turned to face her. What's the worst you can do? Hit me with another rock? She pondered this option and shook her head.
No, that is old and not very effective.
Oh.
Make Trixie
Yeah, it's not very effective.
Trixie has a better idea.
Like what?
Mind control.
Well, Trixie does have this whip.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
shit. I vaguely
You said shit. You said shit.
something, and then she tried to whip me. Only she ended up cracking herself in the head. Phony exploded into laughter.
Dixie.
In hindsight, I should have taken it easy. The sudden outburst was pretty risky considering my heart condition. I started having a violent coughing fit. I fell to my knees and started to cough up blood. Everything got blurry after that. I could hear faint voices, and I think I heard Forrest. Someone flipped me on my back and started pushing on my chest as I blacked out. I woke up to Forrest on top of me. Apparently, he was doing CPR to save my life. Crap. Not long after, some medics and the others showed
Yeah.
up. Dashy came to my
Shit.
side and held my hand. I squeezed her hoof tightly as if she were my lifeline. The medics got me on a stretcher and took me out of the cave. What happened to Trixie? I don't know. As to why Forrest saved me, he probably wanted to look good in front of the others. But maybe he actually wanted to save me. Nah. I let that thought go and relaxed on the stretcher. This whole event left me exhausted. These dreams were so surreal. I dreamt of myself when I first found Dashy. It was on the off chance that I had gone back to get a good look at that cardboard box. If it weren't for my curiosity, this life, here and now, wouldn't exist. I probably would have been miserable for the rest of my life, however long that lasted. That scared look that she first gave me was replaced by a smile that was warm and loving.
Ah, shut
I
down.
woke up from the dream as soon as I had picked her up from the box. I could feel the tube in my arm giving me saline. From the way my butt felt on the bed, I think I was naked. My clothes were gone when I checked under the covers. Yep, I was in a hospital gown.
Dad!
I turned my head to see Dashie sitting next to me. She grabbed me and didn't let go.
I was worried. I stayed here all night to make sure everything was okay.
She gripped me even harder. I couldn't think of anything to say, so I did the next most sensible thing. I patted her on the back as I calmly said, there, it's okay. It's okay. She burst into nervous laughter and tears upon hearing my voice. Her laughter was quickly interrupted by another voice.
Hey, you're finally awake. I wasn't sure.
Pinkie Pie, what's up? What's up, Pinkie?
Pinkie screamed in my face as she pulled out a small cart. Surprisingly, or maybe not, about 50 cakes came out of a 2-foot container. She also motioned with her hoof upward to gain my attention. I looked up and my mouth dropped open so that a fly could have made its home in me. The entire ceiling was covered in balloons. They were almost close enough to touch my hair. Baby, seriously, did you do all of this?
Yeah.
Dashie shook her head at me.
You did it now, Pops.
Pinkie pulled out a hat and a cane from nowhere.
All you have to do is take a couple balloons, add it to the roof. Now just take some yummy fluffy cakes, not too big to add some extra poop. Making life happy is so fun, throwing parties just forever. Come on, all you ponies, and get down. We can dance forever. Party is so fun and happy parties. Let's get to clapping parties. Parties, parties, parties. Yay!
Yay!
That was really nice, Pinkie.
Thanks, Brian.
Oh, God! Pinkie's not singing!
Shut up a million times, shut up.
A voice screamed from down the hall.
No, don't think it's a show! Beat you in the face.
Pinkie's hair.
Yeah, do that.
Oh, and I worked so hard, too.
The doctor came in, looked all around the room. The stethoscope he'd had in his mouth dropped to the floor.
What in Celestia?
That's no,
Shaking his head a few times.
no, that.
Anyway, nice to see you're awake, Mr. Dash. I was wondering if I could speak to you in private.
I nodded and the two ponies left my room. Wait, Pinkie! She looked at me with big puppy dog eyes. I held up a cake and took a bite from it. Her hair instantly inflated again, and she was back to her old self. She smiled so wide that I actually saw her mouth lines go beyond the shape of her head. What the hell? I thought. They closed the door behind themselves, and I turned my attention back to the doctor. So, Doc, what's the prognosis?
Me and Pinkie left the room. Pinkie was bouncing around, cheering with each step. I wanted to know what was up. I put my ear to the door to hear what was going on. I suddenly heard and felt loud breathing on me.
It's not nice to eavesdrop.
I'm not eavesdropping. Hearing the news. Yeah, that's it. She tilted her head at me and gave me an inquisitive look.
Well, if you say so, but I want to hear the news, too.
She stood on top of me and did the same thing I was doing. Surprisingly, she doesn't weigh that much, even after all the sweets she eats.
Yeah, that's Pinkie
Mr.
Pie.
Dash, are you aware of what happened?
Not really. I know that once I started coughing, some pony rushed up and started hitting me in the chest.
Well, you are correct. A young colt named Forrest saved you. You should consider yourself lucky he was there.
Yeah, lucky. So, how's the heart looking?
We did all the tests we could. Everything is leading back to the same conclusion. Your heart is badly damaged, even with all the precautions that we've taken.
What? I thought it was getting better.
So did we, but it seems to have proved us wrong.
A long, awkward silence fell across the room. I nudged my ear closer to the door. I wanted to hear everything. Dad spoke up again, almost in a whisper.
How long?
Not long. A week. A month at best. The damage is severe, I'm afraid.
So, this is how it ends? I go out like this? And I even get to know about when? I
barely make out what the doctor said next.
Make your peace, Mr. Dash.
I could hear Dad moving around in his bed, unsure of what to think. Then I hear something I wouldn't have ever expected to hear.
The doctor looked at me as if I were a mad pony. I heard a crash from outside the door. Thought it would have been the girls. Who could blame me, though? The very thing I've been fighting is now going to take me. It was going to stomp out my hopes, dreams, and the fire of love that burned for Dashie. My laughter died down after a couple of moments. I can feel cold brush across my face. The room has a draft. I only knew because of the tears running down my face. The doctor finally understood and nodded at me in acknowledgement. He walked away slowly and opened the door.
Mr. Dash, I hope I'm wrong.
I wiped my face dry. I was ready to confront Dashie and Pinky about this. They stood there, awkwardly, not knowing what to say. I slowly trotted over to the bed. Dashie, Pinky, I have something to tell you. Dashie and Pinky both shoved their hooves over my mouth.
We know.
We embraced each other in a circle of love. The three of us were sobbing and sniffling. Nothing was said as we all thought the same thing. All we did was hold on to each other. Pinky and Dashie seemed upset that I told them to leave the room. In actuality, I just needed some more time to soak this in. The whole news of dying and knowing when terrified me. What was I going to do now that my life has a number on it? There's nothing much I can say either. I'm not sure how I'm going to explain my final thoughts to Dashie or the others. I heard hoofsteps trotting back and forth.
You know how to say my final thoughts. You know my final view. Shut up! I'm doing it already. No! Random voices, Sky. You don't call the random version guy, and I'll call it the random voices, Sky. Yeah. Make up your mind, guy!
Dashie or Pinky probably
No.
whispered to them the grave news. I could then hear crying from outside the door. Suddenly, the door came flying open. Applejack buzzed it.
This can't be true. I can't believe my ears.
She, along with Twilight, ran to my bedside.
Ryan, is it true?
I couldn't say anything. The shock was still setting in. I nodded. They both jumped on the bed and hugged me. Was I really this loved? Dashie and Pinky joined me. I felt like I was being suffocated. This type of suffocation, however, was not of love. I felt the warmth of all their body heat enclosing me. If I could choose one way to die, this would be it. Surrounded by family and friends. Girls, I can't breathe.
Sorry. Sorry.
Sugar Cube! Again, Sugar Cube, Nick, Sugar Cube. I'm not Sugar Cube. I'm not Sugar Cube. I'm the Sugar Cube. Yeah. Ah! Okay, that was the baddest voice to laugh ever.
I tried to calm them down with my acceptance. I finally accepted that I would be moved away from my little Dashie and all of her wonderful friends. Our wonderful friends. After all, every living thing gets its allotted time in life. No one can overlive it. Well, everyone excluding the princesses, of course.
Yeah, they can live forever.
You can probably call up the princess. She can help you out, I reckon.
Applejack reasoned, mostly out of greed. The rest of them nodded in agreement. I can't cheat death itself, girls. My time is almost up. We have to just accept that. They started crying when I said this, banging their hooves softly into my chest. Let's not make this any harder than it has to be. Hey, if one of you doesn't mind, could you open the curtains? I want to see outside. I wasn't sure how many more times I would get to see their beautiful world. Dashie and Pinky complied. They moved the curtains and a bright flash of sunlight flooded the room. It was magnificent. I felt like Celestia herself was shining the sun in this specific room, like she knew it was going to happen. I couldn't help but to smile at the sight. The waves of sunlight highlighting the beauty of the fungus around me. I felt something was wrong, though. They didn't have their special sun-ponies in their lives. At my age and current predicament, I guess any questions I asked wouldn't be too absurd. So, girls, do you have any special sun-pony in your lives?
Pops?
I laughed at this. Dashie was being sweet. No, not in that way, honey. I mean, someone to... Well, Dashie looked down at the floor, and I knew that her answer would be Soren. Applejack was the first to speak up.
Sorry to say, but no, not really. I got no colt or stallion to help me buck apples that ain't family. Same here, Brian. I guess I don't have much time to do so while reading and studying.
Every pony, including me, looked at Pinky. She smiled and shook her head.
Nope.
Girl, this is fine.
Smile on her face.
What about Forrest?
We all nodded our heads. Forrest was obviously close to Pinky now.
Yo, what's up with that, Pinky? So, you gonna hit the hay with him or what? Perhaps they already did.
We laughed at this, only interrupted by the damn coffin.
Easy, Dad. Well, anyway, that ain't important. We gotta focus on you now, you hear?
We heard a crashing noise from outside the window, and it stopped our conversation. Twilight pointed her hoof out the window.
Speaking of Forrest, there he is.
They all looked, chuckling a bit, and then turned to me. They told me how we'd crashed into a tree face first while practicing for the tryouts for some team that Dashie had been upset about. They left the room, leaving Dashie and I alone.
Dad,
Yeah?
can I go with you?
I had to do a double take. I wasn't sure that I'd heard her right. Wait, what?
Wait,
I
what?
started twiddling with her hooves.
We both know that I can't live without you, Dad. I thought about this while I was outside, and I was thinking I could join you.
Yeah.
You suggesting? We both knew what it was without saying the actual word. Suicide. No, Dash.
No, not the bad suicide. Suicide. Right there at the story.
She nodded as tears streamed down her face. She buried her face in
Gee.
her chest.
You're telling the truth?
Tears so
You gonna think Raven Dash do suicide?
what she said was loud and clear.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Everything
Shut up.
was okay. I lied to her. My heart felt like it was being set on fire. I could hear sniffling coming from the doorway. I
Fuck.
turned my attention to it, seeing all of the ponies had come back with one extra. Soren. Soren came into the room and bowed his head in respect. They all surrounded me before the remaining
Sorry. Can you talk out?
then left, but not before wishing me luck, or saying something that was followed by a memory. Everyone left except Dashie, who hid under the covers next to me. The lights were shut off, and we prepared to go to sleep. She gripped my arm tightly and cuddled it. Good night, Dashie.
Good night, Daddy.
I was floating in midair. This floating was interrupted by a sudden bump as I landed on my feet. The road ahead of me was long but relaxing. I walked, feeling more life filling me with each step. The landscape was beautiful, almost like it was when I was back on Earth. I felt no worries at this point. I closed my eyes while I was walking. What I told you that we would win.
You.
They were the same ones from before.
You.
Legion, the name it had come to call itself. Leave us alone! Saw the road behind me. Just a few feet away before I would fall into the void. I kept running. I could hear a sinister cackling all around me. We said you cannot. The voices were yelling out, ripping at the very fabric of the air. It felt like my ears were bleeding with the volume of the voices. The screeching
You
sounds everywhere.
guys are annoying.
My foot gave way.
What?
The road beneath me vanished as I fell into an infinite chasm of darkness. The black abyss would take me and swallow me whole. As I saw the last few bricks fall away, the voice whispered, still feel the rush of cold air brush my face as I fell into an empty abyss. I could feel I was covered from head to toe in sweat. I was still in hospital, safe and sound. Dashie was still there with me. The warmth of her body against mine ensured that. She was probably still asleep, unaware of what I was going through. As I awoke, I hadn't noticed that my room was filled with 6 other ponies. Not until a far too familiar fancy voice spoke up. I turned to see the commotion. Pinky seemed disgusted by something that Rarity had whispered into her ear, something that was completely revolting or inappropriate had been relayed to the joyful and bright pony. I was fading in and out of consciousness, still tired from the experience. I didn't get good sleep whatsoever. I heard Applejack say something, then Pinky and Rarity responded. Their voices were drowned out by the next voice that followed.
Princess Celestia?
Twilight seemed to be talking to herself.
I think we spoke a little too loudly, my little ponies. We woke up our sleeping friend here.
Yeah, you woke him up.
Turned their attention to me.
Yeah, you woke him up.
Oh, sorry about that, Brian. I reckon we did sound like a herd of cattle. Yes, we are so sorry to have interrupted your sleep, dearie. You must forgive our
I was awake.
It's nice to see you're awake, Party Monster.
Party Monster! Best name ever, Pinkie Pie! I was gonna think you need to get it, but...
Sorry about that. Pinky's just being herself.
The princess, who was still in the back of the room, simply giving a smile, began to speak.
Yes, I heard about the events that occurred. I found it only right to offer any help that I can give.
Okay.
She smiled at me, but underneath, I could see that feeling of sadness in her eyes. I couldn't help but smile in an effort to comfort. Listen, it's fine, really. I'm going to be all right.
No, you're not.
They all took notice of this and looked down at the floor, examining the patterns of the many curves and colors there.
Brian, we both know what I can do for you. I could turn you into a pony, curing you of this, and even turn you young again.
I think she really wanted me to become one so that I could fit in with everybody else. I simply shook my head almost happily. I appreciate the offer, Celestia, but I have to decline. We both know that I don't approve of that sort of thing. And besides, that's not exactly fair, is it? I have had a good, long life. Being young again isn't what nature intended. Celestia smiled at me, understanding my view on the matter. I could tell, though, that she wasn't too happy with this answer. She knew that I would say this. I could see that she had hoped with every fiber of her being that I wouldn't have declined. So, other than that, is there anything else you girls need?
Yes, Brian, my pupil has been telling me of this new pony named Flores, is it?
Yeah.
She, along with you, believes that he is human. What do you have to say to this?
What?
Wow, looks like somebody brought out the big guns, I thought to myself. I wasn't sure how to answer. I, with every part of my soul and mind, wanted him gone without a single beat. I never did like him. He had some sort of, how do you say, feeling about him that just didn't seem right. He also said some very distinct words. He just had human written all over him. Then again, he was the one that saved me from that idiot of a unicorn named Trixie, the great and powerful one at that. I wasn't even sure what
The
to say
great
about that.
and powerful Trixie! But now I hit us over the face! Ow! 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 I didn't expect it to hit me in my heart! Ain't that your
Instead
fault?
of dying from this disease, old age, or some other danger, I would have died from laughing at the stupidity of some washed-up magician. I couldn't help but laugh again. That was pretty funny. The other ponies in the room tilted their heads, looking at me in confusion and bewilderment. Sorry, I just thought of something funny. Anyway, I'm not really sure about this forest character, Celestia. I mean, he has a very distinct air of being human around him. I believe he is human. But since you asked, go easy on him. What the hell am I doing? He saved my life after all. I guess that makes him less of a bad guy, doesn't it? The princess looked at me, still having that unchanging smile painted on her face.
I see.
The others in the room were taken back by my words. Of all people who were ponies to be backing Forrest up, I was speaking on his behalf. I couldn't believe it myself. The princess's soothing voice broke my deep thought.
I shall go and see him myself. Just an observation, if you will.
Okay.
Goodbye, Brian.
With that, the princess bowed her head, and the others in the room nudged the floor with their hooves before leaving the room, giving a goodbye as they left. Twilight, the last one to leave, gave me a questioning stare before shaking her head. I was in the room with Dashi again. I thought about what was going to happen in the time to follow. Will I be stuck in here forever? Maybe I'll get better. What's going to happen when I'm gone? I thought about these things for a moment, then passed it off as being totally.
Yeah, happy as my popcorn. That was good.
See, your daughter is still sleeping.
He pointed at the figure under the covers. Yeah, I guess she's still a heavy sleeper. So, Doc, will I be stuck in here, or... He didn't want to tell me, but I had to remain under intense medical watch. It could be any day when my time would come. Being here made it easier to give me a chance at survival. Imagine that, me laughing in the face of death. We both laughed, but quickly subsided with remembering the third presence was still sleeping.
I will leave you to it, Mr. Dash.
I gave him a passing nod. I folded my arms behind me and rested on them, staring out at the luminescent moon that just brought up to a full halt in the middle of the sky.
Yeah.
A voice from my dream still echoed in my head. Dark summer awaits. I wasn't going to sleep anytime soon. The time in hospital wasn't too bad, but there was one thing, the confinement. I couldn't stand being trapped in the same room for the whole time. I felt like I had traced the entire room's edges at least 500 times. If I actually wanted to, I could probably even draw the entire room from memory. The edge would be exact down to every little crack and curve. The visits weren't bad either. In fact, they were probably the only thing that was keeping me sane. Had I been alone, I might have started confusing my dog for a piece of candy in my bed as a cloud. I was visited by the ponies, Spike, Derpy, Crystal, Celeste every so often,
Debbie!
and many others. They were around checking on my health and giving me something to talk about. Dashi was always there. She never once left my side. To my surprise, though, some pony that I had never expected to visit knocked on the door. The pony I knew wasn't a pony, but a human. Forrest slowly walked in, guided by Pinky, avoiding my frightening glare. He actually didn't notice I gave him that cold steel voice, but eventually I loosened up. He did save me after all. I'm not sure if he noticed, but he did the same. We got around to talking casually about small matters like the weather, the food, and ponies in general. The conversation soon escalated to his participation in that race that Dashi couldn't compete in. Apparently, he was the best runner there. After a long race, he left the room, giving me a nervous smile. If I had to say, I think it went pretty well. For someone who had an eye out for him, I was pretty calm and wasn't short with him either. I guess the feeling of persecution had ended. I no longer felt like I was the Spanish Inquisition or the Christian Crusaders. I felt somewhat happy, if anything.
Yeah.
Other than that, my stay was pretty routine. Waking up, getting checked, eating hospital food, getting visitors, and so on. Slowly, the days seemed to go by faster. Minutes became hours, hours became days, and days had become weeks, and weeks a full month. A whole month had gone by, well past the doctor's predictions.
What's going
I guess
on?
this fulfilled the saying, time flies when one anticipates death. Every pony was starting to gain hope. I had beaten the doctor's educated guess. They thought maybe it went away, maybe even back to normal. I, however, stayed on edge. I had learned once already that the time when you're completely sure of yourself, when you least expect anything to happen, it would happen. And sure enough, because of my readiness, nothing happened. A few days after this, Dashi was being reprimanded. She was taking too many days off from her cloud duties. She hadn't done any weather control in a month. On this particular day, the clouds had gotten so out of hand that the whole town was being drenched in a large downpour. It was a flood from the Almighty. Dashi left my side, wanting to finish the job quickly and get back.
Man, this is so annoying. I gotta go and clear the clouds because apparently the Pegasi here can't handle a few heavy clouds themselves. Like, really, this is such a bummer. I'm flying around the air though, and I have to admit, there there the other times. Like, come on, my dad is in the hospital. Doesn't that give me a good enough reason for a break? Whatever, I just gotta get the ones around here, and I should be done. I flew around doing the same thing for what seemed like an hour. These clouds just won't give up. I finally reached the biggest cloud of all. It was like really gray, almost black. I did everything I could, but it didn't seem to be affected. Finally, I used all my strength and kicked it as hard as I could. The big wisp dissipates, and I give myself a pat on the back. It was then that I got a shiver through my whole body. I don't know what it is, but I know for sure it's not good. I never had this feeling before. I can't even begin to describe it. I remained quiet, flying in the still, dark air, when the feeling comes on even stronger. I feel like I'm on top of the mountain, that Canterlot is built on. I feel as if I'm wrapped in snow. I do what comes instinctively. I fly as fast as I can to my dad.
Hey, Twilight.
Hey, Brian. Sorry the others aren't here yet. This rain is making them take a little longer.
I nodded in acceptance. That's alright. As long as they're here, right?
You know, I have never seen the rain as bad as it is now. I hope Rainbow can fix this fast.
If Dashie heard you say that, she'd have a heyday. My words were cut off when pain exploded throughout my body. The epicenter of this was my heart. I screamed out in agony.
Brian! Brian?
I couldn't respond to the now frantic unicorn by my side.
Doctor! Help!
She ran out of the room for a split second, dragging back 5 staff with her. All I could do from this point is grip my chest, trying to feel my heart and hopefully alleviate the pain. The doctors gathered and medical instruments began flying around.
Get the adrenaline. Don't forget the defibrillator unit.
The doctors rush around as pain overwhelms me. I can't help it. I succumb to the need to close my eyes. I could hear snippets of words from what was going on around me.
Heart rate 190. 210.
Okay.
He's in cardiac arrest.
No
I
idea.
stopped hearing everything. Just silence. A fine tooth and your voice whispered out expectantly. Welcome back.
Clear.
I felt a sudden jolt throughout my body. Another jolt, this time waking me up. I gasped for air and clung to the doctor next to me.
That was too close for comfort, Mr. Dash.
Even though I was brought back, I felt something was still wrong with me. Doc, I don't feel right. The doctor looked down at the floor. They knew what was coming.
We're sorry, Mr. Dash. It seems that at this point, we can't attempt that again. The damage to your heart is too severe. It just can't take it. It's only a matter of time.
Twilight's face was covered in tears. I, on the other hand, was calm. I knew that this was over once I heard that voice. That evil, menacing whisper. I was tired. Damn it, I was so tired. I couldn't go on much longer. They hooked up the heartbeat monitor once again, telling them when my heart was beating too fast, or stopped. Twilight began scribbling furiously into a scroll that she had brought along. She ran around the room frantically.
Where's Spike? I have to get this to Rainbow right now!
It was no use. The dragon wasn't here. It was time. I knew what I had to do. I wrote on a piece of paper, scribbling down my final thoughts and words to my little girl if I passed before she came back. I calmly called out to Twilight. Twilight, my dear friend, will you hold this for me? After I'm gone, I want Dashie to have it. She started tearing up again, barely able to look me in the eyes. She nodded and took the note.
I hope she gets back soon.
The other ones came into the room.
Sorry we're late. That darn rain got us stuck. Twilight, what's wrong?
The look on Twilight's face explained everything to them. They looked at me and started crying. I gave them a half smile. I was using a lot of oomph to just do this simple task. They ran to my bedside, then realized something.
Where's Rainbow Dash?
Great
All ran out of the
question.
room, then came back a few minutes later. They shook their heads in sadness. the girls aside and held my hand.
Dad, I knew something bad was happening. I could feel it.
She was staring right into my soul, her eyes red from crying.
Yeah.
That's all right. Life gets you when just one thing isn't there. It's funny, really. And indeed it was. I chuckled at this. This happened right when Dashie wasn't here. At no other time when she was here had anything bad happened.
Dad?
She looked at me with a smile while covering my hand in her tears. These tears weren't like rain. No, they were warm. I loved how they felt on my chilled skin. It's okay. Just let me sleep for a while. Closing my eyes, I went to sleep comfortably.
Dad went to sleep. Was he dead? Was he passing out this instant? No, he wanted to take a nap after what just happened. He was just alone. I couldn't bear to see him like this, so I went to sleep too. I wanted to get into his dream if these were his final moments. I'm in a dark cave or something. I can't tell. All around me is black. I can hear talking further ahead of me. I fly fast, trying to see what it is. I hear Dad's tender voice. Then I hear a whisper answer back. Dad is talking to that same shadow guy from before. Then he starts falling into the floor. I see him being covered in that darkness. Daddy! Daddy! He can't hear me. I tried to fly to him, but I was pulled back. I look behind me to my wings. All around my body were dark hands, not letting me move an inch closer towards my dad. Then my wings disappeared, painlessly. I have no idea what's going on, but I know that Dad is falling. I can't see him anymore, only his hand reaching out. No! Dad! Dad!
I hear Dashie calling out to me. I couldn't do anything, though. This darkness has me trapped. It wanted to take me this entire time. All I can do is reach out my hand, trying to grab her hoof. But then, something else grabs it. It feels like another hand. It's warm and soft.
Hi, honey.
I'm drawn up out of the darkness that was drowning me. I look, and both my hands were holding hands.
Hey kid, it's time to hit the big leagues.
My folks were here with me, holding my hands and making me fly somehow. We flew fast, maybe as fast as Dashie. No, we were going faster than her at our best. I hear her calling out for me again, this time in bewilderment.
Daddy? Daddy?
I fly as fast as I can, my parents guiding me into the light shining high above. We're getting closer and closer. All I want to do is spread that light and save Dashie from that madness below. We're flying faster and faster, and I feel something, like pressure from behind me. A boom emerges from a big gush of air and a rainbow. Was I doing a sonic rainbow?
Yeah! Aha! Now you have to do it!
Set free again, and I'm pulled into the
Yeah!
light. I look down at her. She is smiling, full of joy and amazement at what I
You know what to do. You gotta get a hook off it.
Bye, Dashie. I'll see you later.
See you later.
I waved to her, my parents smiling at the two of us. I became enveloped in that amazing light. No longer could the darkness plague me. I no longer have to feel pain or suffering. No longer was there any sadness or grief. This was paradise.
Is he actually dead? Yeah, he's dead. What up there, Doc?
I know this sound. I dreaded hearing this sound. The sound of a heart flatlining. I couldn't help but cry on him.
Okay.
Daddy was gone.
Yeah, game
I
over.
hear crying from behind, but I don't care. I want to hold him in my hooves. The noise continues to drone on the whole time. The sound of the rain pattering against the window lessens. I must have been crying on Daddy's body for hours. By the time I got a hold of myself, it was morning. The rain had also stopped. I can't cry anymore. The girls were also silent. I look up to see Dad's face one last time. What was there shocked me beyond words. There, On my dad's soft, aged face was plastered a smile. It was a full, wholehearted smile.
What?
He probably used up all of his strength to do this.
Wait.
All I can do
Wait!
is pretend to smile.
No! No! Impossible!
Take notice of this. He over and gave me a hug. This made me feel better.
What
Not only did I
did
get a final smile from Daddy, my
happen?
friends are there for me. I break the memories that for some
I
reason
have
never
no
forgot.
idea.
The sun was
Hey,
glowing
just
in the
said
sky.
impossible.
The sight of Homeville is amazing. All the
What did he figure out?
Oh,
Yeah,
now.
I did.
I noticed something colorful out of the corner of my eye. Twilight and the others stood next to me. We watched in awe as it was painted in the sky. It was a rainbow, the most beautiful rainbow I've ever seen. But something was different about this one. I examined it more closely. The colors were so contrasting, yet awesome. Red, orange, yellow, green, dash, blue. Wait, what? I looked back to where the sun was. Next to it, I saw a distant figure smiling at me. It's Dad! The others stood with their eyes, trying to see what I was talking about. They don't see anything. I couldn't see him. He was there, smiling at me. He didn't stop. And when the rainbow disappeared, he was still smiling. He would remain happily smiling at me forever. In my heart.
The front door slammed shut with a light kick from her hind leg. After a tiresome day's work at the weather factory as manager, Rainbow Dash signed out. Stretching her wings, she made her way to her bedroom. Rainbow Dash had been all alone for these long years now, her friends all passing into the great afterlife after living long, full, joyful, loving lives. She was the youngest of them all, giving her more time in Equestria. Now, with all of her closest friends gone, she was living a sad, solitary life. The occasional visits from the now grown-up but disbanded Cutie Mark Crusaders gave her some joy. She saw the note that rested on the bookshelf, the letter that he wrote to her on his deathbed. She took it out of its stand and laid down on the couch. In simple pen, it read, Dashie, I know your memory isn't what it used to be, and your hearing is dull. That is why I'm writing this in a note. I raised you from a filly into the mare that you are today, in a world that wasn't meant for you. For half a year, you were without me, taken from me and put where you belong, but not with whom you belong, me. For those 6 months, not a single day went by that I didn't think about. After 4.5 months, when I arrived in Equestria for the first time, my only thoughts were to find my daughter, my little Dashie, only to be sent back to Earth for another month and a half. When I arrived in the clearing near the lake, I began to look for you. I found you crying. I knew then that we'd be together forever. I still remember all of our adventures together. My wings, learning how to fly, your races and performances, our mutual dreams, flying together. I still remember your fillyhood on Earth, your first bath, first words, doodles and drawings, our baking this house, your first preen feathers, getting your cutie mark. I remember it all. I will never forget. Dashie, I've lived a good life, but my time has come. I'm an old man now. Everybody has to die eventually. Don't be sad, because I will be waiting for you up there until your time comes. As the old saying goes, don't cry because the good times are over. Smile because they happen. I will be watching you, whispering advice in your ear. If you ever need me, just know that I am a part of you, and never forget your old man. I hope you had a good life, because I know I did. Love, Dad. The letter brought tears to the now ex-speedster's glaucoma-ridden eyes. As Rainbow Dash made her way to her bed, she couldn't help but to shed a few tears in remembrance of her father once more. Dash fell asleep, still remembering her times with her pops. That night, she flew with her father again in her dreams before succumbing to peaceful release. Dashie was in the sky, just not the one that she was accustomed to. This sky seemed endless, almost golden. Before her were her best friends, back as they were in their youth. Suddenly, a voice spoke up from behind her, each word like a beautiful symphony to her ears. Hey, Dashie. It's been a while.
Hey, Pop. Yeah, it has been a while.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, you know, same stuff, different day.
Huh. But I really want to cut out this voice.
The end.
Huh. No bloopers! So guys, that's the end. I got really nothing to say about it. That's it. And I went on popcorn. Elliot, seriously. And now, so after this is over, I'm gonna do my Uber review of all 4 of them. That's the league funny. See you guys then. And until next time, sayonara.